So we are here in Robe, and it is a bit bracing tonight, but that's all right because we're going to be inside. So, and we're at the Caledonian Hotel. So, what can you tell us? When was it built? Oh, I might just swing it around so it's not looking at me,
okay,
but looking at you, except it won't do it. There we go.
All right, so it's licensed in 1858.
Right.
The original publican was a guy that's on the tip of my tongue just a minute. Do you remember? It's not one of our regular venues.
No,
I'm allowed to use
we
paper.
actually
So
do
Peter
come-
McQueen.
Peter McQueen, you Scottish.
He was.
Hello.
Hello.
And we have Holly, who's
Oh,
actually the
hello.
one that owns the hotel. Yes. So how long have you been here?
5 years.
5 years. So you're just going to put that in? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
In 15 minutes.
Oh,
But
fantastic.
so he said he absolutely believes there's some spirits
Oh,
here. and
that is
people
awesome.
love it.
Excellent.
And I agree with him. I think there's
Yeah.
definitely something going on.
Brilliant. That's awesome. So,
Away.
all right.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So
Oh, now isn't David Murch the one that?
he was the publican here for 17 years.
years.
So
That's pretty
we didn't think, guys, that we were going to be able to talk to him tonight. We were going to try and interview him tomorrow, but it would appear that he will be here in 15 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a thing.
Hey guys! We love Robe! We're doing the ghost hunters! Bye Zach! Hello! Hello! How you
See you a while
doing?
later. Oh dear.
And the pub's still open, as you might have gathered.
Yeah, it's outside, but it is actually pouring with rain. So we might just go in where it's a bit drier. And we'll just take. Are we allowed to go through?
Oh
my god! Come see these doors! So, as you can see, it's still open, it's still operating at the moment. We are going to go upstairs where it's a bit quieter. So it does. So if you just walk through.
A ghost put that there.
Yeah.
A ghost lives down there.
And we've got the cellar down there, which we might go down there a bit later.
Oh wow, you actually are very professional.
Just trying to show the hotel off more than anything.
Yeah, why not? That's awesome.
So, from what I understand from some of the stories that Holly has told me, over here,
Holly pressed.
yeah,
Yeah.
said that there's something over there, or they've been seen in the
Oh,
fact
there's ghosts here.
there's glasses
I know
been
there's
moved.
ghosts here.
Have you had anything happen?
Nah, there's
No.
definitely been shit going on upstairs.
Yeah. Which is where we're staying on our own tonight.
Oh, is that where you're staying tonight?
Yeah,
just set your camera up
we're
the
up.
whole way.
We're up there tonight. All right, let's go up where it's quieter, guys. It's always hard doing hotels for the reason that they are actively working. So now, I never did get these two lovely people's names. Sophie
And Jack.
and Jack. Do you work here, Jack?
I do work here.
I'm just going to put that on so I can see you. So how long have you been working here, Jack?
I've been working for 4 years.
4 years? Now, have you heard of the stories? Have you had anything happen?
I've had a lot of I've heard a few stories,
Right.
but
I'm going to
I've
blind
never
you a bit
seen
more.
anything, unfortunately.
Never seen anything?
But I've felt it.
So what areas don't you, when you say you feel it?
Yeah, in particularly up here and in the restaurant.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show the doors.
The doors from the shipwreck in the 1800s.
It was the Alma and the Livingston. Yes.
Yes.
So there was two ships that were wrecked off here. The Alma. That's just me, guys. Oh, I've just kicked the equipment. It's all going well tonight. Look at these doors. These doors actually came off the shipwreck. So I think it was the Livingston it came off. But these are such, and not too big when you think that, okay, hey, you're small, aren't you? So you can stand next to it. Well, you're small, so you can When you look at how tall Cag is, and Cag's how tall?
5'4" and a bit.
5'4", and then you look at how high these doors are here.
Yeah.
They're tiny.
Both of my sons would struggle with this one.
So, and I just think it's amazing. These are so...
And the floor is all over the place.
Yeah, that's it. You walk through here and the floor is literally... And it's you get that a lot in England, old pubs, don't you?
Yeah.
Where the floor is...
You don't need to drink because you feel like you're drunk anyway.
Yeah. So, I love this one here as well.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. This is Cag's room. So this is one of the rooms here. Whoa, that's me setting stuff up again. Again with one of the little doors. Now these two rooms here, your room is freezing, Cag.
Yes, because I've not put the heating on.
Okay.
Just watch this
So,
in the middle.
Cag is going to be in this room here. I'm across the hallway in this room. Now, as I said, the gentleman who had this pub for about 17 years is on his way, should be here in about 15 minutes. And we will take a break when he comes so that we can talk about some of the ghost stories that he's had happen. Now, we've got a rum up there, and I've put it up quite high, and it's got a ball on it. So now we put it up high so that if anything, let's say it's a trigger object, if anybody is here, then they would have to set off all this equipment first before they could get to that. So, and again, it's just putting stuff out that might be familiar. We've got cigarettes, smokes down here. REM pod for those. I know we've got some of the, maybe the locals watching who don't know the equipment. So I'll just quickly explain it while we wait for the gentleman to come. So you have a REM pod, what we call a REM pod here. So what that little antenna's doing is giving off a little magnetic pulse, setting up its own field around itself. So if I break, I don't even have to touch it. It just has to feel that resistance. And then it's going to let you know with alarms and lights. So I thought we might have some of the locals watching, so I thought we'd explain everything, especially for you lot. Now this is going off. You can see a whole lot of lights going off on here, and the closer I come, probably, yep. All right, that's because my phone will set those off. So keeping a rational head, which we always do, what they are is picking up on radio frequencies and electromagnetic fields, which would come off things like your microwave and electrics. So an electric, K2?
The right hand K2.
Oh, okay. Now, one of the stories that we have heard is the two rooms up there is pretty much where there's been reports of things happening. Now, just in the hallway here, we were also reading the local comments, and it came up that there was a man seen down the hallway there, round about where that, or where we put all the lights. I'm just going to settle myself down here. So we'll take a break. So there is noises, just beware there is noises down in the pub there. It's why pubs are always hard for us to do, but that's all right. All right. I'm more interested at this end, guys.
Can I just point out the obelisk, when you said it said basement, it now says alone.
Does it?
Basement, alone.
Well, well, I mean, it's probably random, but
Yeah.
it's interesting because I was just saying earlier when we were taken down to the basement, because it is very small down there, we were saying that we should do a lone vigil down there. What we might do, it's hard to do an EVP because, oh, ball's gone off. And as soon as we swung around, it stops. It's typical. Yeah. And for all the locals watching, the idea is you lot. Oh, ball again, ball again.
Oh, thank you.
Are you joking? Every time we swing around, it stops.
This thing flashed as well. There's been flashing in the face that way.
Which thing? Oh, there it is.
Oh. The one, the big box.
That block.
Okay, so that's flashing.
What colour was it flashing?
Like a white.
Okay, so it might be the blue because that comes
Yeah.
out like white.
Thank
so
you,
that,
Shannon.
That'd be a sudden decrease in temperature. Oh, there she got the ball.
It'd be better if it flies across the floor.
It'd be great.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. We can't do EVP. So we could do the. Do you want me to go on headphones?
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Because that way you don't need this.
No.
So you just got me answering.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to do that. So we're going to do the STs experiment.
We're just doing what we can until the pub quietens down a little bit. There's no equipment that's actually proven to show that ghosts exist. So, what this is, it's a broken radio. It's called the Ghost Box. I was the biggest skeptic on it ever 10 years ago when I wrote the book on it. Not on this, on the Joe. However, we have had some very weird stuff. There's a lot of stuff on our YouTube channel, so go and have a listen to some of the stuff that's come out of it. Too biased if we know what the question is. So what I'm going to do is going to remove the speaker. I'm going to put these headphones on. I'm going to go down the end of the hallway. These guys here, you can all ask questions as well, join in. So these guys here are all going to ask questions. I'm going to be listening, and I'm not to the questions, but I'm going to be listening to this with headphones, and I'm just going to call out anything that I'm hearing coming out of here. I don't know what the questions are. Takes the bias out of it. So that's what we're going to do now. And it's probably something we can do while it's noisy downstairs. So because it's not depending on picking up voices that in the environment. So.
Hello, this thief. Oh, were you a thief?
Came out twice. Thief. Thief.
So were you a thief? Are you the man that's seen standing at the end there? Remember, Alison can't hear our questions, so you can.
The pub.
Yes, we are in the pub. Who are you? What's your name? Or what did you steal?
I see.
You see what?
Or see. I'm not sure.
Okay. That's just Johnny. Oh. Are you one of the Chinese community that came over here and walked all the way to Victoria? Were you one of those?
Yes.
Oh, you were. Okay. I know it might be a bit difficult, but could you be able to say your name, please?
Look at me.
Where are you? I can't see you. Tell me where you are. What's your favourite colour?
In the water.
What's in the water? Oh, that's funny because we had to swim on here earlier. Thank you for pointing that out.
Important.
What's important? Did you drown in the water? Were you from one of the wrecks that we've had around here? Or are you connected to the doors that we've got in this building? Do you like a beer? We can go and get you one if you want to. I'm wearing most of one.
Rum.
You'd love a rum. Okay. There's rum on the windowsill over there. All you have to do is go over to the bottle on the windowsill, and there's a flashing light on the top of it. So if you make that flash, if
Boy.
you make it flash, you can have the rum. So there's a boy there as well.
the name Ted, but
Ted. So is your name Ted? Who owns the pub? Can you tell me that, please?
bottle.
Yes, there is a bottle on the windowsill. The bottle of rum. Was it you that was smoking in the pub?
Oh, Holly.
It's-
2.
Yeah, do you know Holly?
Did you try and communicate with us and touch us?
Oh, death.
Don't worry, it's not like. Don't worry, it's all good.
Okay.
Threat. It's okay. It's all good. Did you play with the leg?
Many.
Come on, if you want. We talked about rum earlier. If you want the rum, please go to the windowsill.
Oh, could be football again. Captain.
Okay. Could be football. Can you touch Alison? Touch her on the arm, please. Okay. Can you tell me how old you are? I'm nearly 55. Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh, okay. I didn't think there's anything. It's just all random rubbish coming
No,
out.
it's so cool.
All good?
Yeah.
So it's relevant?
It's some of it is. It's interesting.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
Chat.
Hello.
This
Hello.
is David.
Hi,
Alison.
David. How are you?
Hello. So David was here for 17 years, so he's actually
So if anybody's going to have
had
any
lots of
stories.
experiences.
I've
Yeah.
got a stack of stories. My belief is the lady who haunts the building, she's downstairs, table 8. That's where I
Right.
experienced there's lots of movement. She'd actually shift cutlery
Yeah.
and glasses from table 8, which is right next to the door,
Right.
and she would shift it to the table next to it.
Okay. Is that in the area where we
where
were
go
talking?
through into the
where
old
you
bottle
go-
shop.
Yeah, the bottle
sorry.
shop was added
Underneath
on
room
in
4.
Right.
1940s,
Yeah.
and I believe that's her garden.
Right.
And
It
she
used to
scratched
be.
the garden at a special space for her,
Okay.
and that's why
Yeah.
she wasn't sort of happy. She used to shift the cutlery,
Yeah.
and it happened over 100 times while I was here in 17 years. So
Okay.
yeah, everyone thinks I'm mad, but it's actually a true story.
But it was when he was here on his own late at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, so I'd
Yeah.
locked up the building. There was no one else in the building. All doors are locked.
Yeah.
I'm the last one in the building.
Yeah.
I've gone through and done a lockup, and then I also do a secondary lockup after that, like check
Yeah.
that all doors are locked. So I'd go through. The cutlery's there on the first time.
Yep.
On my second check, it's shifted from
So it's
table
quick
8
as
to
that.
table 9.
Oh wow. Have had it happen since though? or-
I've been told about it. Like when
Right.
we first started,
Yeah.
Jazzy's mum, Joe, I was telling
Yeah.
you earlier, said, Holly, this cutlery was not here last night when I worked last night. I'm
Okay.
back tonight and
Yeah.
it's moved. And I wondered whether she was just pulling my leg.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
obviously happened a lot.
Okay.
Whenever I'm here.
I'm actually interested in the 30 people.
Yeah, it was like they're having a party.
Did you see them, or as in what?
Yeah,
You
I could
actually
see them.
physically saw them.
Yeah, like as in, how do you say physically see them when? Yeah, so I saw old style costumes.
So
They
was
were-
it, oh yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
they were. It wasn't the same. You know, they weren't dressed as we are today.
Yeah,
They were dressed
yeah.
in old costume and. Yeah.
Right. Would you be able to put an era on it, on when you would have thought that the costumes or the
Oh yeah, late 1800s.
late 1800s?
Yeah,
Okay.
early 19.
Yeah.
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 So
So
lace up boots, long skirts.
yeah. Okay. Because there's an interesting thing that's just interesting when we're talking about time slips.
Yes. Yeah, we talk about time slips quite a lot. So.
There is a thought with some of it, not all of it, doesn't explain everything, is that sometimes we just get that glimpse of time. So
Yeah.
there probably was 30 people down there once. Maybe you just got a glimpse of that. But have you ever had anything? Well, moving the cutlery is more physical, though, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but cutlery, glasses, and that particular one on that particular table happened well over 100 times.
Yeah.
Like that. I go like, it's
Yeah.
and everyone goes, oh, it can't be, and I go, the building's locked, so
There's nobody. Yeah.
there's a downstairs door there locked, this back door's locked, upstairs door's locked, locked them first,
Yeah.
and then I move through my shutdown routine, counting tills, shutting down areas, and I go through there, table 8 set, that's what the staff are meant to do, and then you go back through on the way through and it shifted from table 8 to table 9. Yeah, and that could be like in the space of 10 minutes or whatever for me during the first shutdown bit.
Okay.
I never felt uncomfortable by it.
Yeah.
I did call out a couple of times, hey, you want to chat? Let's chat. But,
Did it ever respond?
yeah, I reckon a couple of times. I believe her name's Elspeth. So,
Okay.
that's the communication I got. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that was her thing. She was here living in the building.
Yeah.
And that was her garden.
Yep.
And then the bottle shop was built.
Yeah.
Might have been troubled by that.
Yeah. Well, somebody had actually seen a gentleman down that end.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's where I've had guests staying.
Yeah.
And they've been absolutely determined that there were people going up and down the stairs overnight when they were sleeping in their room.
Yeah.
You know. So we do have guests occasionally mentioning something.
Okay.
These doors and stuff and some of the timbers used were actually off shipwrecks and things.
Yeah.
So
And that's the other thing, you've got, all these doors and stuff from the shipwrecks as well. How many were killed on those?
yeah, lots.
It was the Elmer and the
The ship,
Livingston.
there were only about, I think all the Chinese, that was a Chinese gold that people are coming to search for gold. So they mostly survived, but I think 9 or 12 of the crew died.
Okay.
Because there's actually, if you go for a walk, if the weather's any better tomorrow, you can walk onto the beach and up through the Seaview Caravan Park, and there's a sculpture at the end of the cliff track before you go over a little outlet bridge, and it tells you the story.
Look at that. Well, did you want to do a little bit more?
Yeah, let's just do a little bit more. Let's finish on. Yeah, do you want to finish on a bit more Estes, guys?
We can also put the box on in a bit.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll do a little bit more because it was wasted time just at the beginning. It's now quietened down, so we can actually do a little bit more. So.
Did you used to come here? Were you one of the regulars here? Is this one of your favourite drinking places?
The captain again, but again, I don't know if it's football captain or.
All right. Were you a captain of a
Captain.
ship? If you were, can you say yes, please?
Oh, C.
C. Okay. All right. So we have.
Just answered my question. We put on the portal so you lot can hear the portal,
Oh yeah, we can do that.
and I'll listen to another one and just call out and see if anything corresponds.
Okay. I think mine's in the room with you.
We've not tried it. We've not done that before. Can you hear it from there?
Yeah. It's okay. It's all good.
Have to make the ball go off. I suspect that was the vibration.
Look at the rum. Look at the cap on the rum going off.
What's it wrong with that? Shouldn't have set that one
No,
off.
it shouldn't. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have set the one off on top of the cap on there.
Did you see the voice?
Captain Morgan. Arr.
What's that?
Captain Morgan. It might be Brammer.
Might be Captain Morgan's rum.
Yeah.
Do you know what was interesting with that is that loud, when I got the loud bang.
Well, the gentleman he's talking about, his favourite drink was rum.
Much interference.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a lot of interference on here as well, but that's going to pick it up.
yeah. We're all having a celebration here,
Thanks
guys.
for being here, girls.
No, thank you so much for letting us. This is brilliant. Thank you.
As I'd say, don't worry if we don't get anything because it's
No,
like, it's the chances of going in and it's happening all the time. Whoa, that's all right. So what we're going to do is, it was a bit chaotic at the beginning.
Love both Pete's.
Apologise for that. It was a bit lively at the beginning with the football match, but we're still here.
Continue.
Continue.
Spoon, rolled, and continue.
Right.
It's just changed all at once. Rocket
Rocket probably random, but continue.
and truck.
Yeah, there will be random words come through, so look for the
Yeah,
ones
but the
that
continue one, but we'll be continuing
down.
downstairs in a bit.
Alright.
I'm going to now investigate downstairs. The pub is now closed. It's officially closed. And we are going to investigate this area here. This is a pretty cool area. Whoop! And that's my light fitting just fell off my things. I know, don't tell Alison, it's all good. Just a secret between you and me. And then we go in here. This used to be the bottler. So they're going to start doing it for wine tasting in there. So Michelle's saying hi, Holly. You're saying hello to you.
Hi, guys.
So
It's exciting. It's lovely to find out what's really going on in this little pub.
yeah, it's really cool. We love it. And this is the table we're focusing on because it's the table where the cutlery and the glasses and things move. So it moves off of that one and onto, is it this one?
Yes.
Is that the one that
Yeah.
was on the bed?
Before COVID, there were 3 tables here. There were actually 4.
Right.
4 tables for 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. But we've had to change it because we have to have 1.5 metres between tables.
Right,
But yes, the cutlery there would be moved to this one,
right.
as David said 100 times. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And that's where Joe, who worked here before when we first arrived, said, Holly, the glasses have moved. The glasses were there last night and they're not there today. So
All
it's
right.
happened since our time as well.
So what we might do tonight when we go to bed, we might put a locked off camera here, maybe a voice recorder.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll put it on there. And then what we tend to do is then we give that to our patrons to go through for us. So it could be Peter McQueen, not Peter. Oh, and his wife was Elspeth McQueen.
Oh, that's where it was. Yeah, so
There you
Peter
go.
Elspeth.
Elspeth
So that was like
McQueen.
in 1858 when
I
this
built
was
the audio.
built.
So she was the one that would have tended the garden.
Okay. We're going to have a last go for Elspeth. I can never say it. Because it's our last chance tonight. We're heading home tomorrow, so we thought we'd give it one more last go here and see if we can't get any answers or anything happening. So, but I am going to hand you over to CAG because I can't operate this and do EVP and everything else. So, with that,
Well,
you may
I'm
take
disappointed
it.
that you can't.
Did you have to blind all the lovely
Yeah,
people
sorry.
with the torch?
Okay, make sure I'm not touching it a lot.
Should we try EVP?
Yeah, let's try an MVP first.
Right, guys, you lot need to think of a question.
Question time.
It's only a short one, guys. You can drive a long way tomorrow. Let's put this over there, I think, so I'm not so close to me. Elspeth, can you see this little box here? It's got a little orange light on it. Don't be scared of it. Do you want to come and speak into it? I'm going to play it back and I might be able to hear you. So can you try really hard to talk into that little box there? I don't know if you remember my name, but my name's Alison.
Would you like a cup of tea? Oh, kitty eyes going off. Elspeth, my name is Cag. Can you tell me about your garden? What did you used to grow in your garden? Was it flowers? Was it vegetables? Or did you grow a mixture? No, very
nothing
quiet.
that I can.
Okay. That was quite a loud. Did you hear that one?
Loud knock.
Mm.
Over in the corner there. It definitely wasn't the umbrellas. Working.
Okay, now Julie says that tap sounded like it was on a glass.
Oh, okay. Looks like a UFO taking off.
Well, how do you know what a UFO sounds like when it's taking off? Have you heard one? Did you go to UFO headquarters?
I did.
That's all right then.
Amazing, really.
Well, I could have told you that.
So is there anybody here?
Oh. Does that leave again?
Oh, I'm hearing Julie. Elsewhere, are you here? Can you speak to us, please?
Elspeth, are you still with Peter?
Is that Pete?
Peter, I thought it said. I thought I had Peter.
That sounds like Pete. It's just getting annoying there. Noise. Oh! Noise, just when I said noise is getting annoying now. Alright.
All right, guys, think of questions.
Kiss.
Oh, no, thank you. Are you the figure that's seen here?
Death. Out, and that was a Scottish accent. Out.
Oot.
Out. Out. It's just said it again.
Okay. Miss Elspeth, are you here?
She wasn't here.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Anyone else here with us tonight?
Men. Oh. Could be bias, but that sounded like Elspeth.
Okay. There is actually over there. There is the umbrellas. If you're seeing that sort of thing out there, guys.
There's nothing definite coming out, but
Okay.
it's just constant. There's nothing that I would say, boom, that's different voice.
Yeah.
I'd say it's just radio.
We did have a wow moment.
A whale moment.
So what was the? Can we remember what it was? Because I can't remember.
A whale moment.
Can I admit it? I just nodded off twice when I nearly dropped the phone twice. Oh, that was it.
What?
Yeah, she never asked it. We asked if Elspeth was here, and it came out with she never was.
Oh. Okay.
No, she's not here. She never was.
Maybe he's not heard it's a ghost then.
Interesting though.
Something to ponder. We
It
haven't
is.
solved anything, have we?
We haven't solved a thing.
Which is what the paranormal's about.
It is.
God, I'm rambling.
All right, guys, we're going to go
I
because
think-
Alison's tired and
And
cold.
I've got to drive tomorrow, and we've got more fun to have tomorrow.
Yeah,
We've had a lot of we've done a lot today.
we have done a lot. All right, guys, we'll let you go to bed. Thank you so much for watching.
See you later.
All right, bye.